Hey, this is Fatboy, and you're listening to The Fatboy Show on RX Radio. You know what I like about weddings? Not that I'm not a big wedding person myself. You might have heard of my views on weddings or marriages. But I'm saying what I like about the event themselves. You know, just for what it is, it seems like a lot of fun. It's so much fun that people are there dancing and eating and being merry and being festive. And now, increasingly, weddings are becoming entertaining. They're almost becoming like music shows. Yeah, you're there chilling, and all of a sudden the groom and the bride, they step out and start busting moves, and then the groomsmaids or bridesmaids rather, and the groomsmen also join in the fray. And in some cases, it can be very well choreographed and almost look like a professional production. Well, joining me on the Fatboy Show is a person who specializes in that kind of professional choreography and professional dance production at weddings. And he's here to tell us all about what he's doing. Mr. Allan Muhebwa, the CEO of Chuusa Wato.
Yes, sir.
Or aka Move Your Waist.
Yes, sir.
And
Allan Muhebwa is the name, CEO, Chuusa Wato Dance Creatives.
Chuusa Wato Dance Creatives.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the previous segment, you were just explaining to us why it's important to create golden memories for weddings.
Yes.
And when I asked you about will it shift attention away from the deeper meaning of the wedding or the marriage, because for a lot of people, weddings, there's a joke people say. They say she wants to have a wedding. She doesn't want to be a wife. Yeah. So you marry a woman because in her head she's thinking, I want to have a great wedding, amazing wedding. My friends celebrate me, while losing sight of the fact that, yo, madam, you're going to have to cook. You're going to have to have babies. You're going to have to... and so would there be a shift of priorities? And to which you said that it's all part of the same thing, that it's important to create those memories that can help sustain marriages, even in those challenging times, which will come. In all weddings there will be difficult times, but if you have nice memories to lean back on to remind you of the fire you once felt for each other, it can go a long way towards helping the marriage survive and to go on into posterity. I think that's what you were saying.
Yes.
And that's very powerful. So now, Allan, I wanted us to go into the actual specifics. So let's say I have proposed to my girlfriend. I wish to get married. We're now in planning stages. And someone gives me your business card and says, call this guy. So what happens when I call Allan Muhebwa and I say, I would like a choreography for my wedding? Take us through the steps.
All right. So with the wedding dance choreography, the process towards your wedding. So say a client calls me and says, hey, this is so-and-so, Mr. So-and-so. I'm wedding my wife this coming month, this coming week. I usually recommend you call me a month prior or a month plus prior, because
the day,
a month prior to the day, to the actual day, because dance is not something you just want to rush into. You want to study your body, study your movement, study your rhythm, and that takes some time, some practice. So when a client calls me and says, hey, I'm so and so, this is my wife, we want a wedding dance, I'm going to say, okay. And now, first things first, when is your wedding? What date is your wedding? Because I need to know. If it's happening tomorrow, what can I do for you? Depending on the time I have, what can I do for you? Because now I need to understand the time I have for me to plan better. So so then I'll book your wedding date. And then now we'll go into the discussion of what happens in the wedding dance choreography. So with the wedding dance, I have a package. It has about 4, 6, 5 dance pieces. Okay. Depending on what you do. Specifically, depending on what you'd like, actually. So I'm talking about an entrance dance, something you do when you MC saying, hey, please welcome Mr. and Mrs.
Okay.
And then they're getting in. That is an entrance dance. So you're going to do a lot. And then I have a dance for you and your bridesmaids and groomsmen.
Their own.
Okay. Their own. And then I have, Ali Awan talked about a battle dance. That can come later during the function. You can choose to do a battle between groom squad, bride squad, let's go. Or you can choose to do it as a team and say, as a team, we're going to do a dance for our guests. And you guys are not expecting this, but watch the dance.
All right.
And then I have a slow dance, the couple dance, what we call the fast dance. The white one calls it the fast dance. For us, we call it the opening dance.
This is usually after dinner.
Yeah.
Is this the one usually after dinner, or
usually it's done,
or actually after lunch?
Now it could be done just at the start, when everybody's seated and you have your moment, or just at the end when now you have to open the dance floor.
Right.
Yeah. That's one special where they normally they play a love song. So it's what we're calling the first dance. So we could do a couple slow dance. That's one of them.
But isn't that straightforward? You just hold each other and move. You just kind of. Does that require practice? A slow dance?
Back in the day.
Because it's not like you're going to twirl her around and do a ballet routine or something, is it?
Now it comes down to what are your preferences. Some people want a salsa.
You just
routine.
hold each other like this and you move from side to side.
Just like the word, it's a slow dance. But now that is old. We are used
to.
Everybody has done that.
Okay.
I could just hold somebody and we sway.
Yes.
Sway. It's part of the slow dance. But we want to see more. We want to see you lift your wife if you can. We want to see you sway about if you can. Do a little bit of spins, because dance has grown. Dance has evolved. There's so many things when it comes to like slow salsa, bachata dance. Yeah, that kind of slow dance. There's so much you can do. But if you're going to sway about for about 2-3 songs, yeah, it's a beautiful moment. But we have seen it before.
Okay, so you're gonna spice it up.
Yeah,
make it cool.
Exactly. So you want to do something. Goes back to my point. Golden memories.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this package of anywhere from 4 to 6 dances, really depending on what the couple wishes. Does this require you to visit the sites beforehand, to look at the venue, to look at the space available? Because what if you design a choreography for which there is no room at the venue?
In the discussion with this client, I don't want to limit them to studio. They can come to studio. Right now our studios are at Ham Towers, Wandiga. But they can come to studio. Now first meeting. The very first meeting is for us to bond, get a rapport, So when they come to the studio and check it out. Now, if they feel like some of these people work. Yeah, some of these people are office people. They don't have time to make for the studio. I give them an option of home training. I will find you. I will travel and come to your home and train you how to dance.
Okay.
In your comfort zone.
That's very convenient.
Yeah. So I give you an option and say if you can make the time and if you can book a time at the studio, well and good. But if you feel like that is too much for you, you have a busy schedule.
Yeah.
I can only do this after work. I will come to you. I will train you in your living room or whichever place you prefer.
Okay. And you said at best you should be contacted at least 1 month prior to the actual day. The earlier the better.
The earlier the better, because
obviously there's a chance. Is there a chance you can be overbooked? That you could be having other clients that you
but the chance is very high, because there's this idea. Many people have not been informed that I can actually do a trained wedding dance. People still have it in their heads that you want to entertain people at a wedding, hire a traditional group, hire a musician. But what about you and the bride? You, the bride and groom, because you're the focus of the wedding. Is
in a way, and there's also a possibility that you're saving money.
Exactly.
Because if you were to hire a pop star, they'll ask for 10 million, depending on who it is. Anywhere from 5 to 10 million to come and sing for 5 minutes.
And I don't think my bill is that high.
Probably not. Whereas you can entertain your audience yourself.
Exactly.
You and your bride.
Which is even better, because now you're going to watch yourself for all the years to come.
Right, because in any case, if it's any one of these pop stars, first of all, they will come late, they'll have attitude. And I've had nightmare stories. Of maybe they don't even the performance isn't so good, and so you're left with a sour taste in your mouth. And also these musicians will be singing the same songs that the guests have already seen 1,000 times. Do you know what I mean? Like if you hire one of these bigger stars, they're gonna sing the same songs that you're hearing on the radio every other day.
Something you can play on your phone.
So it would be even more special and more entertaining if it was you and the bride doing the entertaining. I think you'd have more fun, because I've also seen at wedding receptions really the groom looking bored.
Yeah, and let me be clear. I am not demoting hiring an artist or hiring, because we need, these are arts, and arts supposed to support. We're supposed to support each other. What I'm saying is you can add to the entertainment. Have your traditional group. So everybody's saying, okay, we are going to be entertained by a traditional group.
To please the elders.
That is going to be exciting. It's always exciting to watch a traditional group perform. But there's a surprise for you all.
Whoa.
You have not seen us dance yet. but we are coming with a dance.
Yeah.
So they're all expecting you to walk in waving, doing the queen wave, But you can surprise them with a dance, and everybody will go back home saying, "My, this is going to be a marriage." They have seen your marriage before even you, the bride and groom, see it. They see how you dance, and they say the fire in this marriage is one that will be spoken of. Yeah.
All right, so let me just take a look here at your flyer, in which you list some of your services. You say we train your bridal team wedding dance routines.
Yeah.
You can hire our bridesmaids and groomsmen for your wedding. So does that mean? What does that mean?
This is not popular yet, but right now we have the wedding scene is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Say I'm from Europe, I'm from Asia, I'm from France, wherever. Yeah, from China. I'm marrying a Ugandan. I might not be able to carry my team from wherever I'm from.
Okay.
So what I can do, maybe even my dancing is not enough, but I need some backup.
Yeah.
So what I can do is hire a team of professional dancers, but I'm going to hire them for the entire function, but they're going to dress up and seem like they are part of the team, like the family, So
I don't think that's actually. I think that's very innovative. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I can see some people really getting into it because a lot of times one of the challenges of organizing weddings is maybe you want your brothers to be there, but they're outside, they're abroad, they can't make it, or they're sick for whatever other reason. You all cannot be there at the same time, and yet you cannot show up by yourself at your wedding.
Yeah, and also, all we are saying is you have your team. Because you now have to get down and say who should we select as a groomsman or bridesmaid. All we are saying is you can hire a team of about 4 gentlemen, 4 ladies. They come all dressed, elegant, but guess what? They're coming with a dance.
Okay.
So these are already dancers.
Wow.
You do not need to train them. You're just buying the dance and the people. Okay.
Wow. Ready-made.
I don't know if I should say it that way. Ready-made, but you're buying the entire package, the entire product.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, is there a risk of the same crew appearing at different functions, so that you're looking at people's different wedding photos, and it's like it appears to be the same groomsmen and the same bridesmaids at each event?
You see, as a business owner, and from the creative,
I hope you have a large pool of...
From the creative arts, as a business owner, at one time I was at home and I was wishing for someone to give me a job. And I'd say, whoever, I'm just hoping someone can come up with an opportunity. Even if I was making 50,000 a day, it's enough. So the company is growing and we need more people on board. So the risk of having the same faces is going to be phased out. The more we grow, the more we have more people on the team, the more we have more teams to hire out, more people to do the work of the company. Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can take this opportunity to put out the word for those who may be interested in participating. Like maybe someone might have a cousin at home just chilling and could use some extra money or have some fun, and maybe if you could tell us of where or how they can contact you, such that they can apply to be involved in that process. Maybe they want to be dancers, maybe they want to be groomsmen or bridesmaids for hire.
All right, so Uganda, listen to me. I am saying, if you are talented and you are at home,
you can speak to them right there, that camera there.
Ugandans, you are at home, you have a talent, you're a good dancer. When you step on the stage, everybody goes wild. I'm saying you can join us, and we can change the game in the wedding industry. So all you have to do is contact me on our social media platforms. That is Chuusa Wato Wedding Dance on Facebook, Chuusa Wato _wedding _dance on Instagram, and then Chuusa Wato Dance on Twitter. The numbers 0752 381938, 0752 381938. If you want, the WhatsApp number is 0772 246979, 0772 246979.
Okay, so there it is. So you've heard. This is quite awesome, I must say, and I think you're doing great. You haven't yet discussed with us the pricing, though. Is that something you can discuss, or does it require consultation and discussion with the client?
So, in regards to the pricing, the packages come with, depending on what the client wants.
Mm-hmm.
We don't decide for the client. We meet you, we have a sit down, you tell us how many dances you want, what exactly you want. So then we negotiate on the pricing. But when you look at the packages and the pricing, it ranges from a price of 300,000 to 1 million.
Okay.
And that is exclusive without the hire. The hire is a different package on its own.
Okay, so this is just for the dance training.
Yeah, for the dance training, you're looking at a pricing between 300,000 and 1 million shillings.
Do you charge per session for the training sessions? Because I don't know, some couples may be so good they grasp it all the moves in one session, one evening. They just nail it. Whereas others may require more time with you to be trained.
So depending on how many you are, we decide on how many sessions we should, code you, because some teams vary. You could have a team of 2, you won't give them the same time as a team of 8.
Right.
So we decide and say, hey, you know what? When it comes to like sessions, we'll sit down with you and say this is what suits you as a team, as a group, and then the discussion happens on from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting. And once again, I think we'll put the contacts on the screen so people will be able to, for those who are watching this later on YouTube, it'll be appearing on the screen. And also we'll probably post it on our social media handles so that those who are listening through the podcast or the live stream can also get in touch with you.